Hi everyone, welcome to today's demo. We'll be reviewing how you can use a Microsoft suite of tools combined into one playbook in order to automatically investigate and help with the response of a phishing alert. The playbook has Azure Active Directory, Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, Azure Sentinel, Office 365, and Microsoft Intune. The alert we'll be looking at is right in front of me here. So in the event overview, we can see a summary of the information. This email was downloaded and included as an attachment to our administrative inbox, where an employee says, "Hi SOC team, I received another one of these." By scrolling down, we can see the original email. Obviously, this looks very strange. The original email subject line, and any associated incidents. Going into the event log, we can always see the raw data. As this is multi-layered, we want to scroll down and go to the original email section. This will show us the content within the email attachment. So our team has already escalated this into an incident, which we can see right here. In the incident overview, we have metadata on the left-hand side here, the MITRE TTPs tagged in the alert, and then on the right-hand side, we can see indications from the playbook, and then also enrichment data that's been populated by our different tools, like Azure Active Directory here. Let's look at the playbook first before we dive into the investigation. So this playbook is built for data enrichment. There's some remediation at the end, but its primary purpose is to automatically collect any information that might be relevant across your other tools. Here in the top, we can look for any other emails sent by the original sender in Office 365. It takes the original sender and then outputs if there are any additional emails found. Here we can see no result, so this queries Office 365 directly. Then we're looking for information on the affected user. So this is the employee who sent the email to us. We want to get any additional information on this user from Active Directory, and then pull in their activity logs as well. This is also an Azure Active Directory API command. Here we can see both the raw data in JSON format, and then also the summarized data in table format, the category, the result, type of action, and the time it was initiated. Here we can also look for any related email events from Microsoft 365 Defender. In this case, we found 3. Here from the same target, we can see 2 emails. One is the shipment tracking, and the other is the confirmation of receipt. So this can indicate that, yes, this is a phishing campaign because they're sending 2 in sequence to the same person. It's a good thing that he reported it to us. This means that it's unlikely he has taken action on either of the emails. Finally, we want to look at the attachment from the original email. Once we get the hash of that attachment, we're going to look to see any other hosts that may have been affected by this hash. And then we'll take that list of hosts and we'll run a search for related security events within Microsoft Sentinel that have this same hash. Here we can see no results. Finally, we're going to look at the compliance state for this device. And we can go over here into the results tab and we can check this value right here that yes, this device is compliant. So this is a standard playbook. Here we're using a suite of Microsoft tools to automatically collect information. And now we'll see what this looks like from the analyst point of view. Here we are in the incident overview. This is where the investigation team does most of their work. What we're going to do is review the data collected by the playbook and then make a decision on how we want to proceed. First, we're going to look at the notes here that have been updated by the playbook. This gives us an idea of what's already been completed. So we can see that the triage process is done, and what's waiting now is approval for any response actions that we want to take. By scrolling down, we can see some original information on the email that's been presented to us. What we're interested in here are the authentication results, and we can see that the DKIM and SPF checks have both passed. Scrolling down further, we'll see data collected from the playbook. So as you remember, we saw the Azure Active Directory tasks where we're looking to get additional information on the user and then also pull in their activity logs. So here we can see all of their activity logs, what the action was, when it occurred, and what the result was. Here it doesn't look like there are any suspicious actions that have been taken since the email was sent to us. So we can deduce that it's unlikely that the account has been compromised as a result of this email. Scrolling down further, we'll see more data coming from the playbook. So here, are there any other alerts found for this sender on Microsoft 365 Defender? As we already saw, yes, there's one other. It's the phishing alert confirmation receipt. So it looks like this is one email in part of a campaign. We can also see other hosts that may have been affected or targeted by this user, the risk score, and the exposure level for these devices. To check whether or not we need to take serious actions on this, we can look at the results from Microsoft Sentinel, where we're looking for any security events that have been created for any of these hosts. So in this case, we have found 0 security events for the hosts above. So we can deduce that it's unlikely that this threat has spread to any of the other devices. Now, as we'll remember, we'll go back up to the notes and we'll see that there are some tasks that are awaiting our approval. Here we can go to the pending task section and we'll see them right here. We can block domains, delete emails, scan the host, block IPs, quarantine the host, disable the user, or block URL. So these are varying levels of severity. What we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and delete emails in Office 365 and block the domains. Okay, now that those actions are done, we'll come back to the overview and we'll see that the status is automatically updated to closed. Thanks for watching the demonstration on how you can use the Microsoft Suite to investigate and respond to email alerts here in D3.